Okay, so here we are. Good evening. And tonight we're going to be discussing some of our favorite. I am focusing actually on essential oils, not on all the products. It's going to be mostly essential oils tonight that are outside the premium starter bundle and a few like uses of them. So many of these are my personal favorites. And then I think I've also chosen a lot that from speaking to people and just gathering what you guys have all shown me and told me. These are the things that I first purchased after I had my premium starter bundle, and we'll go through some of those reasons. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen and hopefully you can all see this. Lee, I can see your pretty face. Can you see? Awesome. Thank you. Okay. So here we go. Our favorite essential oils beyond the starter bundle. And some of them are pictured here, and we'll go through them now. I am also going to touch on a few topics that I think come up a lot because there are some people that are still brand new and are still learning, which is wonderful. I think we're all learning all the time. So I wanted to touch on this slide again, which is, do essential oils really work? And I love this one because it talks a lot about the science of essential oils. And I think it's just really just such a great way for you to understand how essential oils actually work. So we all know, those of us who've been oilers for a while, we know that they do work. But the question is, how do they actually work? So they work by three ways, right? By inhalation, by absorption, which is using them topically, and then ingestion, which is taking them internally. And of course, not all of them are safe for internal use, but a lot of them are. We have about 49 that are safe for internal use. And you can look those up by like, what are Young Living's vitality oils? Or some of them are considered GRAS, which is generally regarded as safe. There's certain oils that go on that list as well. But anyway, the body recognizes oils as nutrients because they work synergistically to help support our natural healing response. So in contrast, synthetic chemicals are recognized as foreign substances and often contain dangerous ingredients to mimic the properties that nature actually built into botanicals. So essential oils are composed of very, very, very tiny molecules, making them extremely concentrated. One drop of essential oil contains approximately 40 million trillion molecules. So numerically, you can see that number there. That is a 4 with 19 zeros after it. And then since we have 100 trillion cells in our bodies, one drop of essential oil contains enough molecules to cover every single cell in our bodies with 40,000 molecules. So because the molecular structure of the essential oil is so small, they can penetrate our skin, they enter our bloodstream, and they can support the internal organs of our body. So honestly, even just inhaling an essential oil, it goes right away through our nasal passage to a receptor neuron that transports it up to our limbic brain, which is our mind's control center for emotions, mood, and memory. And that is why essential oils work as quick as they do. So within 22 seconds, the molecules reach your brain. In 2 minutes, they can be found in your bloodstream. And in 20 minutes, they actually can affect every cell in your body. So this is why using the highest quality essential oil that is possible to find, which of course Young Living's is absolutely non-negotiable. Okay, and then just touching very quickly on the 3 methods of use. We have aromatic use, which I touched on a little earlier. We have topical use and we have internal use. So for aromatic use, 2 ways. Either we can diffuse that using a medical grade diffuser like ours, which also have a 1-year warranty, or just inhalation. We do either a scent tent or an aroma dome, and you can put like a drop in the palm of your hands, rub them together, uncover your nose and mouth, and then just have 1 or 2 or 3 nice deep breaths in, and they absolutely work because of the limbic system. The other way, of course, is topical use, and topical use, we either use them directly or in a roller. So directly another word for that is neat. So you just put it in the palm of your hand as an example and put it on that calf that is sore. Or if you have burnt your finger, you can actually take lavender oil, drop it directly on that burn to help it, to calm it, to soothe it. Or you can make rollers. So I use rollers for things like immunity, for headaches or period pain. I keep a pain relieving essential like roller. For things like a boo-boo, so if you get a bruise or a cut or a scrape, I like to keep a roller that is ready. So these are kind of our pocket pharmacy essential oils. We keep that with us and we use them in that way. Okay, so that's topical use. And of course, we're using carrier oil, which I will talk about. And then finally, internal use. So again, not all essential oils are safe for internal use, but the main reason we're using them for internal use is either in a capsule to help us with something like building immunity or preventing the flu, or weight loss, which is the weight loss trio, right? Lavender, lemon, and peppermint. No, I'm so sorry. That's the allergy trio. But the weight loss one is grapefruit, peppermint, and lemon. So these are some examples of using them in a capsule. And then, of course, in water or food, you can add 1 to 3 drops of essential oil to a glass of water or to tea. And then, of course, you can put it in your cooking or baking to just enhance the flavor of food. So those are the 3 methods of use. And you're really only 1 oil away from a better day. So let's get you from beginner to oily obsessed like the rest of us. So this is also some awesome information here, just terminology. We have something called hot oils. Hot oils are going to be oils like peppermint, cinnamon, clove, lemongrass, oregano, thieves. So a hot oil actually means that when you put that oil on your skin, it actually feels like it's hot and kind of tingly. It might feel like a burning sensation. And these oils are not literally hot, but the reaction feels hot. So how do you use hot oils? You dilute them, okay? So how do you dilute? Then we're going to go over that in the next slide. Dilution, carrier oils, we'll cover that. The other term that I think is so important to know and to use is photosensitive. So photosensitive is where those essential oils should be used away from sunlight because it will absolutely burn your skin. So those essential oils you actually need to put where the sun doesn't shine if you want to use it during the day, or preferably just use it at night. But if it's something like, oh, I have a dry, scratchy throat and you want to use purification, 1 drop in the palm of your hands on the outside of your throat. It is a non-internal oil. We don't use that one for internal use, but then we want to stay away from the sun, okay? So many photosensitive oils can be used for pigmentation purposes. So apply them before bedtime, and then the next day, make sure you put a sunscreen on. And examples of photosensitive oils are lemon, lime, grapefruit, orange, bergamot, peace and calming, YL Haven, Citrus Fresh. A lot of our citrus ones are going to do that to you. I'll never forget being super silly. I didn't really realize I put like a splash of grapefruit under my armpits. It was a hot summery day, and I walked to the piano teacher and I had pigmentation marks from the essential oil for like 2 months. Luckily, it does go away, but it's not fun. So you don't want to do that. But amazingly, it would work in my favor if I wanted to get rid of already existing pigmentation, but you must use it away from the sun. Okay. Some other terminology, super important to understand carrier oils, and a way to remember this one, carrier oils will carry the essential oil in it. It's like the vehicle taking the celebrity for a ride. So carrier oils are typically found in your kitchen, and Young Living makes their own too. It's called V6, which is a vegetable complex carrier. So when we make ointments and creams, we typically use the hard, cold pressed coconut oil or shea butter or cocoa butter to carry those essential oils. Otherwise, other ones that we're using are olive oil, MCT oil, coconut oil, avocado oil, grapeseed oil, jojoba oil. Jojoba is really great for the face, by the way, because it doesn't clog. So those others are not the best for the face. And my personal favorites are going to be Young Living V6 is my all-time favorite. I love it. It's got it's V6 because there's 6 vegetable complex oils within it. But second to that would be MCT oil or fractionated coconut oil, which means it stays in a liquid state all the time. So you can get those from like Wellness Warehouse or any of those sort of stores, like health food stores. Another term that's important to understand is diluting, which we kind of touched on with using essential oils topically. So since essential oils are highly concentrated, blending them with the carrier oil helps to both dilute the essential oil and disperse it onto and into the skin. It's super important for use with babies and little ones. You must look at this table below as a reference. So newborn to 6 months, we say 1 drop of essential oil in 1 tablespoon of carrier oil. 6 months to 2 years, you dilute 4 times the label recommendation. We have that on all the labels on the essential oils. 2 to 6 years, dilute 3 times the label, and 6 to 12 years, dilute 2 times the label recommendation. 12 plus years, you can use it. So the next thing is, whoops, let me go and see my messages real quickly. Okay, so thank you. I'm seeing that you're not seeing my slides. Is that right? Thank you for letting me know. Okay, 1 second. I think I can see why. Okay, tell me if you can see this. Awesome. Okay, thank you. I'm so sorry. So what I'll do is I'll go through these. I mean, I spoke to you guys through all of it, but I'll go back and show you those slides. Can you see this? Thumbs up if you can see this. Okay, great. Can you see the next one? This is so bizarre. And it tells me that my screen is paused. I don't know why. Okay, 1 second. I'm so sorry, my friends. I have never, ever had this happen where it only shows me one thing at a time. Okay, so I'm guessing you can see this. Great. Let's see if it will let me show you this. Okay, so it'll show you this, but I don't know why it's not letting me see. I can see that it's showing me that it's pausing it every time. So I might just have to stop and then talk and then stop share and reshare. Okay, so essential oils can be used to support your entire body from head to toe. Can you see the screen, by the way? Great. So when you think skin, think flowers. So all the essential oils that have flowers like lavender, geranium, lang lang. For grounding, think trees, spruce, cypress, cedarwood. For wellness, think of herbs. So that would be, things are in my way here, rosemary, oregano, clove, thieves. So thieves is also basically a blend of herbs, right? And then for mood, if you want to uplift mood, think citrus. You're going to have lemon, orange, bergamot, citrus fresh, which is a blend of citrus as well. So this is such a nice graphic. I love it. It's one of my favorites. And this is so helpful to know where to use essential oils. So if you're using it on your face, as an example, you would use it in your daily skincare regime or regimen, for glowing skin and a healthy complexion. You could try frankincense or lavender. For the back of neck and behind ears, to apply to ease feelings of overall tension, try frankincense, lavender, and valor. For hair, To support healthy hair, scalp, and to promote growth, try rosemary, lavender, or cedarwood. For your temples, which would be to ease feelings of head tension like a headache, basil or peppermint would be great for that. Ears, we always put essential oils never inside the ears, only on the outside. And this would be for sore ears. So you would use tea tree or purification or lavender. And then for your heart, you can definitely apply joy, frankincense, valor, or bergamot. You can use essential oils again on your belly. This would be helpful to alleviate digestive discomfort, so sore tummies, and things like digest, peppermint, or ginger. And then your abdomen, applied for like menstrual cramps, you'd have dragon thyme, clary sage, or lavender. Soles of your feet. Remember that your paws are the largest part of we have the largest pores under our feet. So essential oils get absorbed very quickly into your body. So here you would want to put, depending on the need, thieves for immune support, lavender for sleep support. And then when you're in doubt about any oil, you can always apply it to your feet. The same would go for babies, by the way. So it's always a safe place to put it for babies is under their feet. Ankles would be great to balance female hormones. So clary sage, geranium, or lavender. I actually also love using Progessence Plus around my ankles. Legs and knees, that would be for relief after exercise, panaway or deep relief. Your back, to promote relaxation and of course to soothe muscles. Panaway or peppermint would be brilliant for that. Your chest, for healthy deep breathing, raven, RC, lemon, or eucalyptus. And then for wrists, to uplift the mood and reduce stress, you can do YL Haven, orange, peace and calming. And then shoulders, to help you stay grounded, try white angelica, lang lang. And then for your face, like I said, okay, so this is such a nice graphic and I can share these slides with you guys. So feel free, to keep this and grab this. Now I'm going to do this stop share and then reshare. I've never known this, but Zoom is giving me some fun times today. I wonder if I do this actually. So thanks for bearing with me, you guys. I would just rather let you see what I'm talking about because it is really helpful. And thankfully, I don't think you've missed too much. Okay, but these ones will be nice for you guys to see. So let's get back in here. Okay. So hopefully you can see this. Yes, cool. This is Raven. Raven is for people that want to breathe. So a really nice recipe to use for breathing easily is to diffuse for a clarifying aroma. It opens up airways for healthy breathing. So if you have RC, this one may be a new favorite. Most people prefer Raven if you have asthma or if you struggle with asthma, and other people just prefer RC. Weirdly, I find that I'm like team RC for whatever reason. I think RC has the 3 different eucalyptuses in it. So I love it for wintertime. It has helped my kids to get over croup, and I cannot be without RC. Raven for me is like the subtle sister of RC. That's the best way to describe it in my mind. But it is really wonderful to mix this with coconut oil to create a simple and natural chest rub. You can do the same with RC as well. And of course, remember that this is going to alleviate or get rid of, it's the best alternative to the petroleum-based ones that are on the shelves of most stores. So apply it as needed to help keep the dogs barking and not you. So then also we say a home spa. It's a really nice way to make the room smell amazing. Just put a couple of drops onto the shower floor for a spa-like steamer experience. I like to, if I'm a bit chesty or coughy, I will put 2 drops in, turn the water to boiling hot, close up everything, close up the bathroom, and then re-enter after like 2 minutes. Of course, very carefully turn the water to a normal temperature, and then I'll go in there and just steam out everything. And then it is so lovely to use it before exercise, where you can apply it topically or inhale it. I know a lot of people will put like a drop in their palms, put it on their chest, and then they go and do exercise. Okay, please tell me you can see the slide. This is YL Haven. Amazing. So I don't know what is different, but I think just resetting everything has worked. Yay. Maybe we've just put YL Haven to just calm. So YL Haven, because drinking wine at 10 a.m. is kind of frowned upon. So this is a great alternative. So to unwind, mix it with Epsom salts to create a spa-like bath experience. Soak and let the tension melt away as you find your zen. You can relax with this by closing your eyes, take 3 deep breaths, and diffuse with frankincense and lavender for an ultra relaxing combination. That's one of my favorite sleep blends, by the way. Just to chill out, diffuse this tropical blend containing lime, vanilla, and copaiba with some citrus fresh, and you can go make a pina colada to evoke all the beach holiday feels. And then as a perfume alternative, remember perfumes are very toxic, so you can apply this to your wrists with a roller fitment on your YL Haven bottle, roll it on all day long, and you can literally feel that stress melt away. So then we have Pan Away. This is another all-time favorite. So aches and pans are not welcome here. So this is why it's called Pan Away, as in pain away. So it's great for sore muscles. You would dilute with some carrier oil and rub it where it hurts after your serious or not so serious workout and feel that incredible hot, cold relief. It's also lovely to soak in an Epsom salt bath after, for like getting rid of tight muscle release. So another one, I find that a lot of people who run marathons and such, this is my favorite thing to like gift an athlete, is Epsom salts with Pan Away in it. Then of course, relief, if you are suffering. I know for me, I get like very sore knees sometimes and hips. They just get very tight. So I love to use Pan Away. You would dilute and rub it into any areas of pan, as in pain, that need to go away. So neck, back, knee, or that time of the month, okay? And then finally for headaches. So you can just rub a diluted drop on the temples, forehead, and back of the neck as needed. Okay, Citrus Fresh. This one is like a ray of sunshine in a bottle. It's so great for odors. So you can diffuse it to brighten any room and make your air smell citrus fresh, clean, and minty, or put 3 drops on a cotton ball, and you can place that anywhere that's stinky. And yeah, you know those places like garbage bins, sneakers or tackies, or putting it in like nappy bins as well, okay? Laundry, you can add a few drops to your wool dryer balls if you're using a dryer. They're so great to get some dryer balls. It'll give you the freshest laundry. For wellness, you can add a drop of Citrus Fresh in a glass of water to cleanse your system and for an antioxidant boost, because remember it has D-limonene, and you can Google how many things that does. And to stay excited about drinking water as well. It's really delicious in Ningxia too. It's also good for emotional support. So thanks to the uplifting citrus oils plus the energizing spearmint in this, Citrus Fresh is an incredible mood boosting blend. Wear it on your wrists and inhale it to keep emotions, to help, calm those emotions and reduce stressful feelings. Lemongrass, this one was most certainly in my first order outside of the PSB. It's my husband's favorite smell. So this is, we say your home is 3 drops away from becoming a spa. It's brilliant as an air freshener. Just try adding a few drops of this tropical grass goodness to your cleaning products, a sink full of dishes or a load of laundry. The bugs do not like the smell of lemongrass, so we love the smell of it, and bugs don't. So lemongrass is closely related to citronella, which helps keeps the air free of pesky annoyances. It's also brilliant as a nail polish remover. So I don't know if you guys know, it's very toxic nail polish remover. Just try lemongrass instead. You just put some on cotton wool, and acetone seriously stinks and it's toxic. So this is a really nice way to remove your nail polish. And then in cooking, you can use, and we say here lemongrass vitality, we just mean this is because it comes from it's a US slide. So when we talk about vitality, just a quick note, vitality essential oils are exactly the same with Young Living. They are the same as the regular ones. This was just the FDA's way of approving them to be safe for internal use. So in South Africa, we don't have a separate label, and you don't need to worry. You just want to look up which essential oils with Young Living are actually safe for internal use. So you can even type Young Living Vitality Oils. It'll show you a really nice graphic of all of them. And if that your essential oil you know, love, and use is on there, like lavender as an example, or peppermint or lemon or lemongrass, then it is safe for internal use. And the same bottle you have is absolutely the exact same thing as the Vitality one. Okay, so lemongrass is also often found in Thai dishes, and in Chinese or Vietnamese dishes, you can use the essential oil instead, which is quite nice. Oregano, this too was in my very first order outside of my premium starter bundle, because this one you want to have when winter is coming. And sad news, winter is coming. Some people are very excited by that I know, that I find amazing, but not me. So oregano, you definitely want to have this one. It is the natural antibiotic, if you will. So it's brilliant for immunity. Add it to your immunity rollers, to your capsules, and this herb packs a punch. It is very, very strong. It also will help you remove warts and skin tags. You can apply 1 drop with a Q-tip, which is a cotton bud, an earbud, morning and night for 2 weeks, and then you say bye-bye. I will say it is super strong. If you're using this on children, or if your skin is very sensitive, put lavender essential oil first and then the oregano over that, okay? Then for a massage, you can dilute this one heavily. Super important, diluted, because it's a hot oil, but it is so good to massage this on your body for tired muscles. And then in cooking, you can use 1 drop of it to flavor your favorite Italian or Greek dishes. A lot of people feel it's so strong that they instead will dip just a toothpick into the bottle and then stir the whole pot. Okay, Copaiba. This was another favorite. It is helpful to cope easier. Nice way to remember it. So it's a magnifier essential oil. So adding this oil to other essential oils helps to magnify the natural properties of those oils. So you can try it in your pain blends, thanks to the high levels of alpha humulene and beta caryophyllene, 2 strong anti-inflammatories. Again, you can Google those. Really great for babies' gums. So for teething babies, they love this one because you can apply it neat on their gums. It's very mild smelling, and it's very mild tasting, but it's definitely not mild working. So it's also great as a throat soother, 1 to 2 drops in a spoonful of honey, preferably Manuka honey, of course. Very great for grounding and centering. You can inhale it to help bring yourself into a more centered and peaceful space. Okay, this graphic looks quite blurred. That's okay. It's dragon time. And dragon time is to tame your fire-breathing dragon within when you dislike every human on the planet. So this is obviously for women who are entering premenstrual syndrome stage. So this is a fantastic essential oil for mood balancing. It helps to support healthy emotions during the female monthly cycle. Inhale it like your life depends on it. During cycles of moodiness, when that dragon roars, this blend may save your relationships. Then it's really good for hormonal support. Apply it on your ankles or your Vitaflex reproductive points or your abdomen. So those around you and your own dragon will thank you. And I really recommend Progestins Plus, by the way, for month-long balancing as well. And then for cramps, I use Dragon Time as is, neat, for any period pain or cramps. You can just rub it on your lower abdomen. I will say that I do put a Aroma Glide fitment on this bottle. I find it is just much easier to have it ready to just roll on. Grapefruit. So this one is also an all-time fave. It is easy breezy grapefruit squeezy. It enhances your natural beauty inside and out. So really good for skin texture, lumps, bumps, and dimples be gone. So we're talking about cellulite. Use grapefruit oil in your DIY scrub recipes to support your skin's firming. So this is really, really good for that. And by the way, it's really awesome to add it to coffee grinds. So a nice scrub would be sugar, grapefruit essential oil, coffee grinds, and then some carrier oil. So I would just put in some MCT oil and you just scrub the upper thighs and any other area that you might have cellulite. It is such a good mood uplifter. So you can diffuse it for that alone or add it with peppermint. It's really nice, that blend. Weight management. So add grapefruit. It's the metabolism booster to a capsule with lemon, which is detoxifying, and peppermint, which curbs appetite daily. And you'll soon be ready for a cozy on Clifton. And then it's really nice for facial care. So make a DIY toner using grapefruit oil, which is a natural astringent. It removes excess oil, it shrinks large pores, and it tightens skin, adding a revitalizing zing to help your skin sing. Okay, so Young Living, those are all the oils I wanted to talk about. And now just quickly touching on this, is a company based on generosity and giving back. So with this, I want to just talk about, we have something called the Young Living Foundation, which is incredible. They do so much good work all around the planet. And the other thing is we have a program, it's a loyalty program, it's called Essential Rewards. So Essential Rewards works in many ways. A lot of people think, oh no, I'm stuck with this. It's a subscription. I have to. You don't have to do any of this. There are two ways to reorder product, either a quick order, which means one time, and the second way would be Essential Rewards. So if you were doing it with Essential Rewards, you are going to get 4 perks from Young Living. And those four perks include, this page shows it really much better. There's actually quite a few more. So it's fully customizable. That's really important, this loyalty program called Essential Rewards, meaning that you get to choose what you need in a month. Okay. So for me right now, I can tell you I'm low on toothpaste. I just ordered laundry detergent last month, but that stuff lasts forever. Oh my goodness, because I actually dilute it into 3 different things. So we have so many ways to show you how to do this, because all of our cleaning products are very concentrated and you absolutely can dilute them out. So the other thing is more essential oils, whatever it is that you're needing, we kind of call this transfer buying. So instead of going and spending that money in Wellness Warehouse or another shop that you are usually purchasing your soap, your face soap, all the different things, you can actually purchase instead with Young Living and get so many perks back. And also I find that you can absolutely budget and control your spending, because you aren't going to go crazy on buying extra things that you actually didn't need. So it's really convenient. For that reason, you get to just choose all the things and it comes in a box delivered to your doorstep. It's very flexible, meaning that if you need your product sooner and you chose your Essential Rewards date for the 14th of the month every month, and it is the 2nd of the month, and you know, oh, I definitely need to get Inner Defense because winter's coming. We all have sore throats. I need to get that right away. And out of the laundry detergent, go ahead, place that order, and you just do a manual process. So it will override and you are satisfied for that month. The other thing is you do need to do a 50 PV spend per month. PV stands for product value. So that is approximately 750 Rand. It just depends on what you're buying. That can go up to 1,000. So every product is a different Rand amount. But the PV is super important because we are a global company. So the cool thing is you can actually, if you are visiting France next month, you can actually purchase your Essential Rewards order in France in that month. And it's called a dropship order. So it will satisfy your Essential Rewards template for the month. So again, that date is flexible, as well as you can also do one skip month per year. And the other nice thing is you can do drop ships if you're in other countries, or if a friend is going to the United States and there's a product you really want and we don't have it in our market, do your Essential Rewards order there, have your awesome friend bring it back for you. And that's quite a nice thing to do as well. So it's really a win-win. The other thing is we also get points back. So kind of like your Clicks card. So you will get points back, and those points sit in your virtual office, which means your online storefront. It sits as points that you redeem as a credit. So when you've been on Essential Rewards for 1 to 3 months, you're getting 10% back on the PV value. For example, let's just say you spent 100 PV, you actually scored 10 loyalty rewards points for each month that you spent that 100 PV for your first 3 months. Month 4, if you spent 100 PV, you're actually getting now 20 points back. So now you've already accumulated after 4 months, let's just say of 100 PV each month, you've got 10, 10, 10, and then 20. So that's 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay, so you have 50 points already banked. And then you can start redeeming those for product that you want. So I always keep a wish list. And I cannot tell you how often I redeem mine when I hit like 200 points and I get so much stuff for free, which is amazing. Once you've been on it for 25 months, you get 25% back. So that's where I'm at. I've been with Young Living for 5 years or 6 years almost, placing essential rewards orders all the time. And that's where I'm at with my points, my point value, which is amazing. So I'm getting tons and tons of points. And then remember that your shipping is also cheaper, which is nice. So you get a discounted courier and you get freebies. We all have freebies. So on months 3, 6, 9, and 12, you actually get a free essential oil, which is awesome. That's just for being on this program. And the other thing finally is you get monthly promos. So every month they change. They're always relevant to whatever the season is or the month. And if you spend 100 PV, you're always given there's always some freebie, some goodie. So some essential oil, or maybe it's more reward points. If you spend 150, there's something more, and 200, and so on and so forth. They are tiered. And again, you only have to spend the 50. But if you choose to spend more, you get given back a whole lot more. Okay, so here's an example of how those PV promos look and work. This is April's. So for this month, if you are purchasing on Essential Rewards, if you spend 100 PV, you will get like cheaper courier costs. You will get this Valor bottle for free. And you will get the points back depending on how long you've been with the program. If you spent 150 PV, it accumulates. You would get Valor Plus Joy. If you spend 250 PV, you're getting Valor Joy and Highest Potential. And then, of course, at 300 PV, you're getting all 4 of those essential oils, including Forgiveness and free shipping. So they're doing that for anyone spending 300 PV this month. And you can see that we haven't forgotten about people who want to place just a quick order or a one-time order. It's just that they need to put in a little bit more PV to satisfy and get the free products. Can you see that? So you'd need to put in 150 PV to get that Valor as an example, and 350 PV to get the Highest Potential. Okay. So this month we have some specials just to show you guys if you haven't seen these. So there's some promos going on. These are till the end of the month. We did have a flash sale as well for like Passover, Easter, whatever you want to call it. And that's done now. So definitely watch out for those as well. But this one is such a great deal as well. It's honestly a steal. And so many of these essential oils are my favorites. It's very hard for me to do a class like this because I have so many favorites. It's hard to kind of limit them because I can already tell you that Dajaz is actually one of my all-time favorite essential oils. I love all of these in this kit. Dajaz is seriously, I have it in my purse. It's for all things digestion, constipation, diarrhea. It helps your body get back in balance with your gut health. It helps prevent yeast infections. If there's a tummy bug, it's my all-time favorite go-to essential oil. Peace and calming, we are absolutely loving in my house. It's going in the diffusers at night, but it's also great for the afternoon. It's just very calming. Thieves, brilliant. We're going into winter. This is our immunity blend. You must get Thieves. And yes, it was in your premium starter bundle, but I feel that you can never have enough Thieves. Eucalyptus radiata also was in your premium starter bundle, but again, great for the season now as we're going into winter. And then, of course, there's tea, antifungal, antibacterial, lice prevention, etc. So it's 30% off, which is amazing. If you don't have any essential oils, then here's the best ways to get started. So you would get all 10 of those starter kits essential oils, and then you would choose the diffuser and the price would change. There's also a bonus gift that comes with it with some carrier oil and such. And here are our resources. Just to remind you, we have WhatsApp groups, we have a Facebook group, we have Instagram, and these YouTube videos. And then the last class, we've already done those other two, but there are replays available, sorry, of this first one. And finally, anyone who is interested or is doing the business of Young Living, please join us to learn about our updated comp plan next week. We're going to be talking about the awesome bonuses that Young Living is actually giving us. There's some new updates there, which are very exciting. So join for that class. And then, of course, a lot of the photos and the content from this class all come from the Essential book, which you can get at theessentialshop.co.za. So yeah, if you guys don't have that or you want one, let me know. And then here's a nice little slide I also kept in here on where you can get some oily goods, spray bottles, roller bottles, dropper bottles, capsules, witch hazels, etc. You can definitely reach out, ask on WhatsApp as well, because so many people are so helpful. But there are places like essentiallynatural.co.za, the Bottle Lady, Glasgoed, Bonpack, there's Westpack, there's an oily spill shop, Therapy Living, of course, the one that I just told you about, my one, the essentialshop.co.za. And that brings me to the end of this class. So does anyone have any questions that I can answer? Please feel free to ask. And thank you guys again for your patience. Sorry about those like technical issues. I'm going to read some of the chats, but feel free to unmute yourselves if you want. Sunette said that Haven is on your desk at work. It banishes stressful moments and it's great for tense neck muscles. Thanks for sharing that. I have to say that YL Haven and peppermint is one of my favorite diffuser blends. I love adding the peppermint because it's like a nice added wake up little blend there. And Claudia says she drinks citrus fresh in her warm water daily and that she loves it. Sunette also says that citrus fresh helps to reduce the harmful effects of EMF radiation. After Haven, it is the second most used bottle in your office. That's awesome, Sunette. And okay, I can go back to the WhatsApp and Facebook slide, no problem. And such a pleasure for the class. Do you guys have any other questions other than where we're at? I'm going to share this slide again, and I'll go over some of those slides quick before we hang up, since I know you weren't able to see them. Yeah, it's doing this. It's just bizarre that it's doing this. It's paused my thing. One sec, Claw. I'm going to get you that slide on the resources. Yes, do you have a question? No questions, no problem.
How long is the lifestyle 30%? Because that's a flipping amazing deal. Wow.
Amazing deal. It's till the end of this month and or while stocks last.
Just peace and calming alone is like 500 Rand for
100%.
And yes. you're getting that and thieves and dye jars for 588. It's like, it's a no-brainer.
Agreed. I actually got one myself, so I'm very excited about that. And just make sure you read the fine print, because some things are quick order only and others are essential rewards. So it's the best when we can like satisfy our essential rewards. It's like getting freebies on top of freebies, but typically they're actually quick order only. And I understand that because you can't really get like a coupon. You can't use a coupon on discounted goods, you know, so it's the same concept. But here's that slide that you asked to see, Claude. And I hope you guys can take a picture if you need.
Thank you.
Sure. And remember that I will also share all of these slides with you guys. So yeah, that lifestyle kit with the 5 oils that Claude you just shared, how much you love it and the good deal that it is so worth it. It's 588 Rand. So it's 30% off, which is amazing. So here were those slides, some of those slides just to show you. This is the one about how fast essential oils work. And then Then the 3 methods of use, there was aromatic, topical, and internal. And then there was this one with the terminology, just talking a little bit about hot oils, photosensitive oils, carrier oils, and the dilution. That's really helpful. And then where you can use the essential oils, which I remember this is where you guys were able to see, which is great. So I will still share those slides. And I think that that's it. So thank you guys so much for joining tonight. And I hope you all stay well and stay warm. It's been interesting weather. It's like in between weather. And I will see you all next week for a compensation plan upgrade and updates and bonuses. So see you all next week, and catch a lot of you, like everyone else, also for some more classes next month that will do some informative classes. Thank you guys so much for joining. Have a good night. Bye, everybody.